Hello, hello, and here we go. Rose is asleep, so I thought I'd take the chance to play something I've been meaning to play for a long time. Back to the Future, the game. Came out in 2010 by Telltale Games. They made Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Minecraft, Game of Thrones, many point-and-click games of this generation. So I will see how much I can do. There's 5 episodes in this, and if I wanted to play them all, I would be here for about 7.5 hours. So I'm going to do what I can until Rosa gets up. So here we go. Episode 1, it's about time. Let me see. Hint level, I'm turning the hints off. I want to see how well I can do. And I've played this game many times since it came out in 2010, but I've never actually live streamed it. I've been meaning to do it for a while. Okay, I think that will do. Right, we are good. Episode 1 of 5. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. If you've seen Back to the Future, this will ring a bell.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
This rings a bell.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, that light.
Watch this.
And obviously I'm going to answer our throttle.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
Hold on a minute. Gee, right, reset the music level. It's a bit loud. Okay, we are good.
Temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc.
Telling you built a time machine
Are
out
you
of a
telling me that you
DeLorean?
built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Holy shit. Okay, this ain't right.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No
Holy
need for
shit, we
concern.
killed the
It's
dog.
Probably just a minor
We killed the
miscalibration
dog.
of the time circuit.
We killed Einstein.
Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
We just killed the fucking dog. Hey, fix that. Sound effects should be fine. So here we are. It is October 26th, 1985, 1:21 a.m. We are in Twin Pines Mall, and something has gone horribly wrong.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
But, plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Doc, you didn't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N. Carry the 9, then.
Doc, something's way off here.
That's not how it happened.
Doc?
This ain't good. Lone Pine Mall.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc's fading.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Holy God. Oh, okay. It was a dream. Everything's fine.
Marty, is everything okay?
Mom, is that you?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
1986?
But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Back to the Future, the game. So indeed, this is May 1986. It is about 6 months after the events of the movies, and this is effectively Back to the Future Part 4. It is probably the best video game the series has ever had. Certainly the most faithful. And they are selling off Doc Brown's belongings because he has been gone for months. Excuse me if I cough and clear my throat a lot. I may be getting sick. I may be getting Rosa's germs. Yeah, if you watched Back to the Future, most of these will ring a bell. May 14th, 1986.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
I love Tom Wilson's voice.
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
So, if you remember the first movie, you will recognize a fair few of these things. We have all the TVs, we have the clocks. Too many clocks for that matter. We have the amp that Marty broke in the first movie. And we have the town square model from 1955. Oh, and the mind reading thingamabobby. The mind reading helmet, there we go.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict?
Fuck you, Biff.
That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your
What's
business.
a flux
Doc asked
catheter?
me to-
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Ah, so Biff has what we need. Doc's notebook on how to create a time machine. Hey, that's my guitar! Dad, we need to talk.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Let's play a little music.
Let's make some noise. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, Yosemite.
You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh,
Biff
here you go,
Tannen
Marty.
is a douche.
Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Fuck you, Biff. Fuck you.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe
thanks
me,
to us.
I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. If you know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
My turn
And
again.
now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Crank it up.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Let's turn the crank up. Those who have seen the movies know how this is going to end.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
You may not want to hook up to the amplifier, kids. There's a slight possibility of overload. And there is Doc Brown's to-do
Doc,
list.
where are you?
There's a car outside. We run outside and what do we see? Yep, the DeLorean is back. But here's one thing. It got destroyed. So what the hell happened?
Doc?
And who could be in this car? It's smoking. Ever so slightly. It is smoking. It's cold. Damn cold.
Einstein!
Heine! Doggy!
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Yep, the DeLorean just as we remember it. Except there's a women's shoe there. The flux capacitor. That is what makes time travel possible. The car's fucked, that's what happened. Tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Fabulous.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez.
Oh, the car's buggered.
Come on. Crap! Oh, great.
Hitting it does
Where am I
not
supposed
help.
to find him now?
Doc Brown left a lot to chance. Assuming he didn't return to the car in time, the car would jump to these four-dimensional coordinates, aka this time destination, and he just had to hope to God Marty was there. And that's definitely not his shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
So the car is slightly buggered.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Right, so there's nothing in this car that can help us. Here, doggy. What is this, Hootdan?
What do you
This
know
is
about
Back
this
to the
shoe,
Future,
Heine?
the game.
Great
This is what
Scott!
I'm playing.
I think he's onto something.
This is essentially Back to the Future 4. It was released by Telltale Games. People have made The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Wolf Among Us, those famous
now we're
point-and-click
getting
games.
somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Heine?
Knock knock. E. Strickland. Why does that name ring a bell?
Step away from the door.
Yeah.
Now, let me get a look.
Oh
at
my
you.
God, she's old.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now. Scat.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Yeah, that's the joy of Telltale Games. The graphics are like this.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Wait for it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Keep moving, lady. Keep moving.
Leave that creature outside!
Hey!
Sorry, Einstein.
Don't diss Einstein. He's a good boy. He's clever. He's very loyal. I hear my neighbor.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly.
I find it weird how she kept the
I suppose
shoe
you'll be
after all
wanting
this time.
some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
Yeah, this woman
I'm
is creepy.
sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
No, they're slackers. They're not hooligans, they're slackers. Your brother said so.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Where? Do you want me to move the newspapers?
Hey! You can't! Put out those cigarettes!
Slight stalker. She sits at the window every day and spies on people with the binoculars.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That
That
shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
Says the one spying on people outside the window.
Fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Well, of course, it's a shithole. Of course there's been sin. It's a shithole.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch...
Yes, please.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss
Well, if we had a
Strickland?
time machine.
Video store!
What?
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right
Of course
where
it was.
that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
She's a bit of a
Get
collector.
out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
So that's 15 years. That's 115 years worth of newspapers. And that's like maybe at least... I assume if it's a daily thing, then it's at least 5 days a week. So, Jesus.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
You don't say.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Fuck,
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself.
I forget which button it is to skip dialogue.
I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even
on the ground!
Okay, let's have a
Mind
snoop.
if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Valley Video. Hey, Biff.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ugh. Nasty. So, hey, since you mentioned matches, let's turn the heat up a bit.
She keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
In she goes. And now, we snoop.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his...
Wait a minute.
Carl Sagan?
Peekaboo.
It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oh, shit!
My newspapers!
Your cat
Sorry,
did it.
Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
A while.
Now, get out! Get out! Get out!
Your cat did it, really?
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Lady, it's just a pile of newspapers. Jesus. Right, we're good to go. June 14th, 1931. Fill up the car. Hi, Dad.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, Dad, I know what I'm
Hey,
doing.
Sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You barely know I was gone.
Yeah, Dad, I know what I'm doing. Pay no attention to the souped-up DeLorean. Thank you very much.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Come on, doggy. And here we go. Hi, doggy.
Time circuits. On.
Here we go.
Flux capacitor. Fluxy. Time circuits are already on.
I was hoping I'd be able to turn them off. Okay, here we go.
If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
June 13th, 1931. Here we go. And unfortunately, I do not get to drive the car. Here we go. Einstein doesn't have a care in the world. Actually, it says, sorry buddy, I do this on a daily basis. Pew! Booyah. 1931. We'll see these people again. Holy Jesus! Fucker came out of nowhere. Hey! That silent gun. Oh shit. See the car of the future coming this fall to the Courthouse Square, Hill Valley. At the Hill Valley Exposition. No one will notice that there's a car from the future there. Especially since we've already parked there before. 24 years from now. Appropriate that we hide behind a billboard that says Car of the Future. Trophy earned. Back in time. I got a trophy for not doing anything.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
The town square, 1931. So peaceful. Careful of the tram. He doesn't even cover the car up. He just has to assume that no one will touch it. Behind that billboard, there's a billboard for the car of the future. Behind there is a car for the future. Ah.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
Yeah, I read about it.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself.
Oh,
You have
definitely.
a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah.
All right,
it's-
we've got 4 people watching. We're gonna have a vote here. I can either be Sonny Crockett, I could be Harry Callahan, or I could be Michael Corleone. We've got 4 people watching, so whichever one gets the most votes wins. Oh yeah, she's missing the bullhorn. Give us a sec, miss. I'm trying to think of my fake name. Whichever one gets 2 votes wins. Harry. Okay, Harry gets 1. There's 3 people that still need to vote. If no one else votes, Harry. Okay, that's 1 for Michael Corleone. Whichever one gets. If one of those gets the next vote, they win. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, we're flipping a coin because no one else has voted. There is the GBP. Bear with me. Oh, fucking hell, Hayes, it's you. Alright, it's between Harry and Michael. Okay, heads it's Harry, tails it's Michael. It is heads. It is Harry.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh God, it's Edna.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours?
Nice
He
try,
assaulted
Hayes.
me
Nice
once
try,
before.
but 2 volts doesn't.
Got into you.
2 screens is
Aggressive
not
dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
good. Einstein is harmless.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
He's just playful. Now let's go find the doctor. He was just arrested, so where would he be? What button is it to run again? I'm trying to remember what button it is to run. Oh yeah. The explosive speakeasy, this is where it was, and shit went badly. There is an arsonist on the scene. What button is it to run? Oh, it's circle. Okay, I got it. No, she's grumpy because she's a Strickland. It runs in the family. Peekaboo.
Doc.
Marty,
Doc.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have
Doc,
a lot
you're
of
an
catching up
arsehole.
to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
I'd like to take note that Einie has no concern for his owner. He's fucked off and is currently in the town square, lying under a tree. Look in the background here.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
He's
Soup
in the
kitchen.
courthouse.
Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Ow! So, nothing dodgy happening here?
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, Doc Brown. Right, we're going to phone the Brown residence to find out where the young one is. He's in the courthouse, by the way. Bet it never hurts to check. Hi, total stranger. Today's soup, cabbage.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well,
Meet
I
Arthur
was getting
McFly.
kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Would you?
Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
What are you
Well,
looking at,
what?
butthead?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Oh, I love this
Yes?
game.
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
Ass.
Don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake.
Hey!
Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
So you have met Kid Tannen, the clear bad guy for right now. Is this some casual guy drinking soup? Phone!
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
His friend from the future?
The courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
And here we go. We got everything we needed to know. Hi, Annie. Large black bag full of cement. Or a truck full of horse crap. It'll run the family.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Sir, you left something behind.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally,
So now we need to stalk him.
has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Oh, yeah?
Or do we...
Oh.
Crap. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Nothing's going on here. I wasn't secretly taping you. So he's clearly got a heart for science. Now we need to talk to the old man, because he'll know exactly what's going on in his head. Yo, Ducky boy.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
So everything is fine.
Hang in there, Doc.
The Hamiltonian operator.
Not
There
the
he goes
best
again.
choice of words, Marty.
So I should mention that if you take too long, young Emmett just goes back and forth. He goes here, and he goes all the way over here to the law offices. Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. So he just goes back and forth. So we shall just wait for him. Hold on, I'm going to stand right in front of the door. So he can't come out.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill, I really need it, or I really, really need it.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
I need a fully operational model. I need it fully sized, or I need it tonight. Hayes, take your pick. Tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
Can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I love this game.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol.
Of course.
You know how difficult it is to get a hold of
in the middle
alcohol
of fucking
these days.
prohibition,
Especially now that someone's blown
the
up
rocket
speakeasy.
drill is powered on alcohol.
Besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is
Very
it
much
vitally
so.
important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Guess who?
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Arthur McFly.
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at
Now,
the
how
soup
do we
kitchen
find
yelling at
Arthur McFly?
I'm not surprised.
I
Arthur does the
wonder.
books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
So we need to find Arthur McFly. I should also mention that I was playing this because Rosa was asleep and I was killing time. The game is 7.5 hours long. I was streaming for about 45 minutes before she woke up. So I will only be doing one episode today. So, time to go piss off a 1930s gangster.
What the hell, Matches? you got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
Yeah?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Say,
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
oh look, he's played this.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
And now, in true Back to the Future fashion.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Surprisingly easy, because he's a Tannen.
What did you do?
Run!
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Alley-oop. Whoop.
Emmett!
Oh yeah, watch out for the horse shit.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
And there we go.
Hey! Ow! Fix me up!
I think the coast is clear.
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
You? A football player? Bullshit. Bullshit. Right, go find the doggy. Oh, the controls are very weird in this. Here, doggy.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
He just puts his head next to it.
Where's he going?
Only
This
one way
game
to
looks
find
like
out.
ass. Well, this looks familiar.
Huh, deja vu.
Knock, knock.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Now, unfortunately, we cannot summon him down, so we have to go back to town. So we'll just leave him hanging. Right, so Ked has had the horse shit cleaned off his shoes, and he's now good to go. Time to go piss him off again. Heavy. Wait, SOS Way has nothing to do with this. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? I'd also like to take note that I'm holding the D-pad, the joystick down, and he was running left and right.
Well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship.
It's the scene of the crime, you
Get him,
dork.
Matches. Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Booyah.
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music! You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're
I don't
want
want to record them right now.
Better start composing your epitaph now, because I'm gonna carve it into your face!
Einstein, help!
Can't get one on over in Kid Tannen, huh?
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram.
It's like a low-rate Jimmy Neutron.
Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Okay, no, I'm not going that way. They're just standing over there. I'm over here. Eh? 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 I guess they don't see me. Alright, come on. No. Fucking controls. Yeah, this was the first Telltale game I did as well. Rosa and I own a fair few of them. We own this, we own Walking Dead, we own Wolf Among Us, we own Minecraft, we own... Well, Rosa's played a couple episodes of Batman. We still need to play Guardians of the Galaxy. Forget what else there was. Anyway, let's go bug a McFly.
What now?
We come out just to go back in.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
You've been duped. Arthur McFly, you've been served.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena!
He's not holding anything.
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen! Take it back!
You can't
Oh,
get
no,
rid of
there
it,
we
Mr.
go.
McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid
Oh,
Artie.
this game is special.
What am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Alright, mission accomplished. Now to get some illegal alcohol. Grandpa got served.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190
No
proof
McFly
alcohol
ever
and
amounted
build
to
my
anything
rocket
in the
fuel,
history of
my
Hill
future
Valley.
will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
So now we can get alcohol.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
Yeah, but it's 1931. We're in the middle of Prohibition. Could you have picked something that wasn't, frowned upon?
Score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Help Emmett serve papers to Arthur McFly. I just fucking did. Let's go get some illegal booze.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
So who wants some special soup?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Yuck. So we need to get some of that special soup.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
So there's definitely no secret gin joint underneath this establishment. Okay, I believe him.
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
I trust him. And buddy, your voice sounds familiar. You sound like an evil monkey from a famous Cartoon Network show. You sound like Mojo Jojo. No one's looking. No one's here. No one saw a thing. That's a lot of special soup. You know what? I'm going to ring the Brown residence again.
Well, we were born only yesterday and know nothing. And our days on Earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years.
I want to phone the Brown residence again. Because I can.
Brown residence?
Because I'm a douche.
Brown residence?
Okay, who puts tables right next to the fucking kitchen door?
There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help.
Right. Football player.
Huddle
help
up,
me.
Emmett.
Huddle?
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No.
No, of course not.
No,
That would
that-
be stupid, right?
Yeah, that would be
I'll say.
stupid.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Good boy. Okay, wait for him to work his magic.
Eureka!
Oh yeah. Right. Baldy,
What is it, kid?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Ugh.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's
All
see.
right.
Have you tried...
All right, people. We have 4 choices. What should we add to the soup? There is very little purpose to this, but what should we do? We're dealing with crappy cabbage soup. What should we do? Paprika. Rosa thinks paprika. What does everyone else think? Jizz. Of course. Semen always works great in cabbage soup. Alright, on that note, since semen is off the menu, paprika is.
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Okay, keep the little fucker distracted. Okay, we've seen what the pipe does. Is he there? Okay, he's distracted. Goody. Booyah! Yeah.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Hey, she gets a barrel
Tell
of a
the
special
boss
soup.
you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Booyah.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Hey, we have to talk to her.
Hey,
Hey,
Miss
Steph.
Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new
No,
management
no.
now.
Just because
And,
a tannin
unless you
runs
jump to
the
any
place, it doesn't mean there's
conclusions, not till
anything
the facts
dodgy
are in.
going on.
I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy
got
soup
pretty
kitchen,
juiced a
but
few
for some
times.
reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Just don't tell him I told you that.
That's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
Yep, Rosa's sick and I may be getting her germs. So, oh joy for that.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh?
Wait.
Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
God, sick now.
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
I know you're such a terrible host.
I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait there! Harry! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're friendly, they're well behaved, or they're sober.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
People are following me.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face.
A beautiful butterfly.
Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Yeah, patent holder.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Oh, shit.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
He saw nothing.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel.
Of course.
While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Naturally.
Cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows.
That's what I would do.
Any questions?
Nope, got it.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Oh god, this is actually the hardest thing in the entire game, keeping up with it all.
The reaction's already
and it's in the first episode.
Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
You know what
fucking... Lots of people not fucking well in here.
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I better do this with the D-pad.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
I hope someday you have children and you will not...
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Don't go there.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Fuck. Fuck.
There is a flame inside me that cannot
fucking
be quelled by
fucking
your
controller.
Gobbledygook, Father.
Okay, then it was the fire.
Ah, halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
You
don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Right, babe, I'll join the party after this.
Fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Will it take to light a fire under...
Oh yeah, they start throwing fake instructions at you. Ignore them.
Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
My Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Bronze have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. You're going to hide.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Almost there.
Emmett!
Come in, Father! You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Wait till she...
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Oh, what use is a microorganism for law?
Learn, boy. You learn.
If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
I feel the veins in my...
A room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
If only
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Boy.
Booyah!
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My suit's
That is
about to boil
a pain
over.
in the arse if you get it wrong.
This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We...
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh. What?
Right after this cutscene, I will accept the party invite, love.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can...
I can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time.
The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tell me, Harry, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Okay. Come. There we go. You okay? I expected you to be out for the rest of the night. Turns out you were only out for about 40 minutes. No, I texted Lee after a while, and it turns out they're not coming till next week. It's New Year's after all.
Oh, in about, I'd say...
Yeah, they're not coming... well, it's approaching New Year's, so I guess they're not working the day.
I can't.
So they'll be here next week.
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
You have just lied to me.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to.
You don't lie
there's
to
no way I
Emmett
can get you to
for
trust me.
fuck's sake.
See,
I know, it's
somebody
terrible.
who's in
He
big
looks
trouble.
heartbroken.
Someone very important to me, to both of us.
Oh.
I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Did you order the right shit from Tesco for it?
Yeah, I'm sure I won't get them till Wednesday, as I said.
I'll get it back to you, I promise.
Oh, that's going to be a pain.
And, Emmett...
If push comes to shove, I can go to the shops for you tomorrow.
You're gonna be a great inventor.
Get you some shit if need be.
Okay.
Hayes has returned and she has missed a fair bit. We played with some horse. We played with a couple of tenants. We delivered a subpoena.
Keep the throttle at about
We created some dangerous rocket fuel out of illegal alcohol. So regular day in Hill Valley.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here.
And I'm sure this thing won't break after the first time we use it.
Come on, start.
Doc!
You okay?
Yeah, I was gonna order like a totally a Herman Torquid stick from Amazon, but no, I can't.
Don't.
So if you can,
Harry,
I've
Right,
got.
send it to me and I'll have a
too
look.
late.
Too late.
That's
not supposed to be.
Fucking iPod's dead.
Okay, put it on charge and then send it to me.
They're moving him to another
Wait, wait,
facility
hold
for
on. But I
safekeeping.
need to well myself
I better go get a
up.
quote from the police chief.
You're on the couch just now, I take it.
I'm on the couch with 5 duvets on me and snuggles up.
Paddy wagon
Keeping warm.
intercepted. Suspect slain.
Warm.
And they're still after him.
Crap.
How am I gonna rescue him now?
Oh yeah, if you want that ham and cheese roll, it's in the bag in the bedroom.
Okay.
At least the rocket part
I'd
came
also
out
like
of
to
this
take
in
note
one
that
piece.
Edna saw us try and break Doc Brown out of prison, and she did not seem concerned at all. She just acted like it was the most normal thing in the world.
She's a bitch, that's why.
Mm-hmm. She's
I don't
scary.
like that bitch.
She's scary.
I don't like her. Get rid of her.
She's a Strickland. No one likes her. And
Right,
here
I'll be back in a minute.
Here
All
we
right, I'm
go.
coming, Doc.
A rocket-powered bike. I don't see that ever happening again, unless you're Rosa and Grand Theft Auto. So basically what they're saying is this is a precursor to Grand Theft Auto. She's just doing her job.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Right back.
Did you get what you were needing? Give me an antenna. Hey, it's my live stream. I'll burp if I want. the wrench thingy. Let's look in the window. Of course it's him.
What's he doing here?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Got my phone.
Uh-huh.
And that died too.
Layla!
Shut up.
No!
If you're sick, you should not be stressing about your phone. Oh, fuck. So if this truck ever gets a flat, they're buggered.
So when are you gonna come up?
I'm going to finish this episode and then we'll see what's happening.
Where's this little practice for fucking getting up to my...
You what?
Get my shot? I'm really out of breath just the fact that I got off just to get this home. If Hayes can hear me, is she on?
Yeah, she's watching the stream just now, so she could probably hear you.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
I'm gonna play even Friday or Dead by Daylight with her.
Well, if it's Friday, then I could play as well.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! That's how you take those curves! I object to your tone of voice! I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable!
What?
You have a pillow I can sit
It's
on.
Christopher Lloyd,
Hey,
over Mr.
I'm
Brown.
talking to you, driver! Don't ignore me! You!
Don't ignore me.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
Oh yeah, because Doc Brown's a football
I
star.
have my sources.
Okay, unlock the thingy.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
Frisbee.
Eat
Far
lead,
out.
Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
What's wrong?
You okay?
For some reason, I imagine Marty's hitting the guy with a frisbee. And next thing you know, the wasty thing from Grand Theft Auto comes up.
Death by Frisbee.
Yeah, that.
Frisbee.
That's the idea.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I didn't think you laughed.
Well, imagine death by watching Grand Theft Auto. Anything's possible.
Exactly. I bet everyone's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Well, actually, that's normal for a... Uh-oh, manure truck. Shit!
I make that joke like
Yeah. Bad, you were at the wrong time. He just stood and horse shit out of the count. And they just happened to land...
It was actually dog shit, no horse shit.
Was it dog shit?
Doc, are you okay?
And they just happened to land exactly where the DeLorean's hitting.
But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions
Right
my
behind the
younger
billboard that says
self-invention
Car of the
flying
Future.
bicycle will have on the timeline.
Oh, Steph's going to play Friday later, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So that's someone else we have.
You know that would happen.
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
It's Steph or Zach. I don't know. There's whichever one's which. It's definitely a Crawford. I know that much.
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
Oh,
He's not in
shit.
the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
He's being erased from existence.
Yay!
To be continued in the next episode.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
You what?
All right,
Great
McFly.
Scott!
Let's go see the boss.
Let's go
History
see
says
the
10 will be
boss.
arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over
I'm
until
so sick
Kid
of the
Tannen
frisbee
says it's over.
So you want that to be a weapon in Grand Theft Auto?
Oh, that, yeah, I want that to be a definite weapon in Grand Theft Auto.
Well, to be fair, we can have pool cues and snowballs, so frisbees make sense.
You just like throw it, and if you get like a headshot,
Instant kill.
Wicked.
Well, knowing how messed up Grand Theft Auto is, I would gladly take it. And knowing you, that would be your permanent weapon. Just throw fucking frisbees at people.
Orphic. Oh, I think Orphic was Steph. I'm sure it was Steph.
Actually, here's a question for you: frisbee or boomerang?
Frisbee or boomerang?
Mm-hmm.
Frisbee.
Oh god! Right, whoever's watching, I will play episode 2 and 3 probably tomorrow, and then I will do episode 4 and 5 on New Year's Eve. So we shall continue this tomorrow. Until then, good night, everybody. Bye bye.